Okay, this is the second video of Raw Talks with Drupadi, I guess. That's the name of the series, I would name it. Um, I guess this is called vlogging. If I'm walking around with acting like I'm taking a video, but I'm actually not taking a video. I am just walking around this beautiful greenery right now. And yeah, what do I have today to talk about? I think right now, what I'm feeling right now is anxiety. I have like quite some social anxiety. Like, the moment I see people walking around, I get very anxious and I'm like, I'm gonna drop my camera. I like, put it like this and talk act like, what is that? Like, oh, for a second, I thought that's a snake. So I thought, like, so I thought that I guess anxiety is a very prompt topic to talk right now, and I can go to different areas here also. But like I think uh, it's pretty with these leaves. So yeah, I think I should settle down somewhere. Maybe I will settle down with the sun because I need some vitamin D for myself. Apparently, sorry, it's just like this is not the personality that comes out, but I mean that's all of us, right? You can't be always the same. I'm not looking today with with my earrings on and everything, and looking the best person of myself, because this is a morning. I woke up late. I guess I wake up around 9ish or 8:30ish a.m. And I am usually uh, ready to work out. I've started that from this year, but I'm not the best at it, and I struggle. And I can do it at my house, but here I become anxious. To do something like people are watching, this is that everything. And right now also I am anxious, and what I would talk about anxiety is that I it is not an easy emotion. It is definitely not an easy emotion. It is something that we feel even when we are excited. To be honest, we feel anxiety even when we are excited, right? When we are waiting for a suspense to happen, like if somebody tells you that you're gonna get surprised. To be honest, personally for me, surprises like kind of make me even more anxious, because anxiety happens when you start to feel like, I guess, not you, I need to stop with the dialogue of you, but anxiety happens when, I guess, when I start to feel like things are not in my control at the best. I start to feel that I am not uh, I don't know what's gonna happen. And we as human beings are always scared of changes, especially changes that are gonna surprise us, and something that is not what I can assume. So anxiety, I guess, comes off as like what if this person thinks about me this way? What if they are laughing at me internally? What if they are thinking about that this? What if they are thinking about that I'm thinking of something like or what if they're like weirded out by the fact, why am I talking to the camera, and all that. All that comes out when you're anxious, because anxiety is the fear of the unknown, pretty much. And I guess when I'm understanding the depth of what is anxiety, that it is a fear of unknown, um, it kind of makes sense now that why am I feeling anxious, even though there is literally like a one person in this park right now. Oh my god, a cute insect just came here. Okay, it was, I guess, what are those called? I forgot the name for those. But yeah, so I guess even though there are like very few people here, and most of the people are outside there walking to their offices. Today is like a weekday when I have off. I have a kind of a job where I take off on weekdays and I work on weekends because I'm a music teacher. So it that it like today shouldn't be the day when I get so anxious, because there are no people, there's no crowd. Usually crowds make me even more anxious, because I feel like now that I understand that anxiety comes from something that is not controllable, and it gets you wondering. So why, I guess, if I try to understand anxiety in my perspective, why anxiety happens, it's probably because of that uncontrollableness that happens within us. We try to think of all the possibilities that we can from our brain, that okay, probably they are thinking this, okay, probably they are thinking this, what if they are thinking this, what if they are thinking that, and what if this, what if that. Probably those what ifs don't even bother us, like what if they are thinking I'm shooting video on the camera, like it actually doesn't bother me, because I am, like, that is the fact. But the factor of what if, the factor of making it like that is not in my control, that they will think about it that way, is making me anxious more than the factor of, does the concept of recording myself on the camera make me anxious. And it's kind of helping me every time I'm telling to myself that anxiety is just me getting scared of something that is not in my control. And things cannot be in my control. Everything that happens in my life, like right now the birds that you can hear, are not in my control. They are allowed to sing or make the sounds that they are. Oh my god, they're beautiful parrots there. um, People that happen in my life, that come in my life, that go in my life, things that happen in my life that are sad or that are happy, are not in my control. And yeah, I can get anxious about it when I get a hint about it. For example, as I said, surprise or something, or somebody tells you, or right now when I'm in a public space where I'm anxious about okay, there's a possibility of this that is not in my control. But I've got to, I guess, once again I'll use the same word, I have got to accept that anxiety is just this fear of not having things in my control. And I need to accept that things cannot be in my control, like things like my age, things like me not always having makeup, things like me waking up on real time every day and working out every day. Sometimes it's not in my control, that sometimes I do wake up late, sometimes I do wake up tired, sometimes I'm not in the mood to work out, sometimes I'm just feeling you know just tired. Right now, again, every time a person goes, I'm looking at them thinking, oh, they are noticing me, or they are looking at me. But that is not in my control. They are glancing just somebody that they just saw. They are not even probably thinking about anything. But my fear of something that I can't control, which is their thoughts, is causing me fear of just not being able to be myself out here. So I think I've realized what I need to do, which is walk myself with this camera in my hand around this whole society, no matter, knowing the fact that my anxiety is coming from the fact that I have not accepted that things cannot be in my control, and that tells me a deep rooted problem there which I'm probably having, and I need to work on it. There's always possibility to work on it, and we will keep on working on it, and I will keep on working on it. And it doesn't have to be perfect, I don't have to be perfect, but the fact that I realize why am I feeling a certain emotion helps me to go forward now, even though I'm scared, even though regardless of that there's an irrational fear there. Anxiety is an irrational fear of uncontrollable. I am going to face that, because I cannot control things, and Drupadi needs to realize that. So let's take a walk with my camera in my hand like this. I guess the only thing to protect myself I would do is act like I'm on a video call or taking video. But yeah, I'll walk to home like this now. And that will be the raw video. You'll get a glimpse of my very absolutely cute, but she would be extremely mad cat. So yeah, I am I can't believe this used to be my fear, like, talking on the camera in a public audience. Now I'm like, I am just scared of my irrational fear. I can see people, I'm getting scared, but it's okay. Anybody that's thinking is allowed to think, because I can't control people, and I need to realize that. I need to learn that, I might have a little chit chat with the security guard, so I might just cut out that part, since raw videos, idea is to not cut out anything, raw talks. But that is like kind of unnecessary talk that I'm gonna have with the security guard. But yeah. Okay, there have been people, and I'm facing my fear, because fear is just an irrational fear for things that I can't control. I can't control people. I can't control right now how many people are there looking at me or seeing me. Okay. भेजते ना. Yeah, I think I'll just include that, or maybe just mute what conversation I had there with the person, because I think that's kind of personal. Also, my address might be leaked. But yeah, and now you will see my cat. So I think I'll flip the camera right now, since she cries like hell. So let's end on that note. Caspus! Caspus! Oh, did you miss Mama? Yeah, Mama missed you too. Mama missed you so much. Yeah. Does Caspu miss Mama? Is Caspu a Mama misser? Where did I go? I'm sorry I left you, Babu. Where are you going, Shono? No. Where are you going? Where are you taking Mama? Ma. You say Ma. Where are you going, Mama? Shonchu. Mera Shonchu. Oh, baby girl. Can you show your face? Oh, lovely. Oh, like my baby girl. Oh, my baby girlie. Oh, my kitten, my small kitten. Are you my small kitten? Yeah? Okay, you're like a dog, you bark. You want to eat fufu? Okay, you don't want to eat alone? Okay, Babush. Can I have some pity? Okay, Babush. Oh. Okay.